Hi, this is Di, the bass playing mom, and today we're going to explore some memes. Why memes? I am in the middle of attending the NAMM show online. I'll let you know more about that when it's done. So I thought that we would quickly go through some memes. And I think I've saved the best for last. Tell me which one of these you think is your favorite. Tell me the truth. I'm ready to hear it. You don't need to own multiple guitars to be a good guitarist. I beg to differ with her. People who honor my bass solo after the gig. Me who missed the song's ending and kept playing the regular bass line. So last Sunday they had to stop a song and restart it. I was not playing bass, and that is a good thing because if I had been, I would have missed the stop. It would have been bass solo time. Need money for new Death Star. Yeah, it's a good gig, but the stage is a little tight. I played a gig where the stage was so small that every time the drummer hit the snare, my eardrum popped in. I feel their pain. Relict guitars are cosplay for musicians. Changed my mind. Cause of death, bassist laid down the boogie and played that funky music till he died. Till he died, oh, till he died. Singer, bass player, drummer. The singer is just young and free, just flying above the rest. When you find the perfect drummer, that is something that has only happened to me a couple times in my life, and let me tell you, it's a sweet spot. Guitar players going for the volume right after finishing sound check. When you try to figure out mid-set which pedal board patch cable died. All that squatting. 100 to 110 decibels, motorcycle. 115 decibels, a loud rock concert. 140 decibels, a jet engine. 165 decibels, shotgun blast. 194 decibels, me coming in a beat early during a concert. My worst one, I wish I could say this was that long ago. This was a couple years ago. And it was a really quiet part in the song. And the vocalist was singing alone. And I just somehow scraped my finger against one of the strings. And I was not turned off. So she was just singing beautifully. And you just heard from out of nowhere, just sort of a... It was sort of like in Creep, where it goes da-da. Da-da, except for it wasn't on purpose. And I thought, nobody noticed. No one will notice. I will check the live stream. And I went back and checked the live stream, and she heard it. Symptoms of being a musician. Inability to withhold comments when an instrument or vocalist is out of tune. The urge to walk on beat anytime music is playing. Headaches when an audience is clapping off beat. The need to immediately analyze a new song. Has an extensive library of music in the brain at all times, intrusive music thoughts in the middle of conversations, musical dreams with occurrences of singing and sleep, paranoia related to protecting the eardrums. I have a recurring nightmare where the power goes out in the middle of the set. It cycles through and everybody gets to play again, but the words on the overhead projector, the words on the screens won't come up because those have to be set with the remote, and someone has to walk all the way up onto the stage to reset the remote. Like, oh, that is my worst dream. My neighbors listening to good music, whether they like it or not. I am done buying guitar gear. Reviewed by independent fact checkers. false information. Of course, the band wants you to jump on stage and sing. Whiskey. Have you ever seen the video of Kelly Clarkson doing Sweet Child of Mine? She should not have jumped on stage. Please do not speak to the sound engineer. He is... Have you dated or been involved with a musician? You may be entitled to compensation. Teach your kids to love music gear, and they'll never have enough money to buy drugs. Not true. I used to play this gig where the musicians all snuck off. I don't think they were smoking tobacco. I'll just leave this here. Worship band continues shadow ban of bassist. Always forget about us. When people see my bass collection and think I'm rich, bro, I am just irresponsible. This is a 2019 Spotify Wrapped, but I think it might be Miss Piggy's playlist. It's all Muppet core. I stopped believing for a little while this morning. Journey is going to be so mad when they find out. Don't stop. Did you see my Friends Journey tribute band? I'll put an eye in the sky. That was a fun show. This violin belonged to your grandpa. But grandpa is still alive. Yes, but he is so poopy at the violin. Take it, please. Is this the real life? Is this just... How to annoy a musician. This one took me a minute. So close, so close. My friend who's a stoner, when I ask him about polyphia, is that how you say it, polyphia? Occasionally, it seems to have, how shall we say, too many notes. Have you seen Amadeus? Love that movie. Musician watching music memes. Ah, humor based on my suffering. Me? The same music over and over and over. In the midnight hour, she cried more, more, more. Hey, Ava, can you make music without copying it from others? No. Can you? The Will Smith jokes just hit differently now, don't they? This, I save for last. I think this is the funniest. Tell me what you think down below. As a musician, this is the highest compliment you can receive from another musician. The stink face.